nice and comfy, we're going to begin to meditate because actually yoga means meditation. That's what it really means. The stretching is actually kind of just to prepare you to sit in meditation for a period of time. So that's how the stretching came into it. But actually, yoga really means uniting mind, body, and spirit. And how we do that is through meditation. And meditation simply means to focus your mind on one thing. We want to slow down our thought waves. So right now we're going to start by meditating or focusing our mind on the Tibetan bowl. Just listen. Place one hand on the heart, the other under the abdomen. Let's begin to breathe deeply here, in the nose, out the mouth, about 5 times. Last one. And now we always start by relaxing from the head down in my classes. So bringing your fingertips to your temples. Give a little massage there. And then kind of massage around to your cheekbone area. You're feeling around for any points of tension. If you do find a little spot that's tensed up, just try to massage it out. And then work your way to your jawline. So I always start at the head because that's where we carry most of our tension. Head, neck, shoulders. So now bringing your fingers under your ears, circle around there, working your way down the sides of your neck. Again, feeling around for any points of tension. And if you find a little spot, there, try to massage it out. And then reach around the back of your neck, give it a squeeze, shoulders a squeeze. And then shake it out. Place one hand on top of the head. Draw your ear to your shoulder. Come to center, other side. Come to center, open the chest up, drop the head back. Keep your lips together. Come to center, interlace your fingers behind your head. Draw your chin into your chest. Come to center. Pick your chin, drop it to your chest, and roll your head to one side and then the other. So chin to chest, roll the head to one side. And now the other side. Come back to center. One more time on each side. Come to center, we're going to roll the shoulders. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as you're coming back. Careful, Lolita. And then change direction. So again, Lolita, I want you to be careful here. Bring your arm across your chest. Draw your arm in towards your chest and circle your hand. Then change direction. Give it a shake the other side. Circling the hand. Change direction. Shake it out. Extend one of your arms, lift the palm, draw the palm back towards your body. Good if you've been typing on a computer at all. Shake it out. Other side, extend, lift, draw the hand back. Shake it out. You're going to stretch out the hips a little bit. So taking one of your feet, bring it outside of your knee. With a nice straight back, draw your knee in toward your chest. Wrap your arms around the knee, draw in toward your body. You should be feeling the stretch in your hip. And release the other side. Straight back, wrap the knee, draw it into the chest. And release. So we'll do our seated twist now. Take a deep breath in, stretch your arm up, one of your arms. Doesn't matter which one. Exhale, plant your hand behind you. Bring your other hand outside of your knee. Take a deep breath here. Exhale everything. And now gently squeeze and twist. Trying to come to gazing over your shoulders. Slowly and carefully unwind. Take a deep breath at center. Stretch the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come to center. Other side. Deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, plant the hand. Other hand outside of the knee. Take a deep breath here. Exhale everything. Squeeze and twist. We're trying to detoxify our internal organs. By squeezing out the old oxygen. Slowly and carefully unwind. Come back to center, stretch up, breathing in. Exhale, pull forward. Come to center. Bring one arm out to the side. Plant that hand. Extend the other arm up. Gaze upwards. Lips together. And the other side. And come to center. We're going to come into our tabletop position now. Now we do what we call cat and cow. So Dawn, I don't know how much you know, but I'll just instruct for cat and cow. So we want to loosen up our back here. So we're going to take a deep breath in, drop the belly, raise the head up. That's called cow. Exhale, now arch the back, tuck the chin in for your top. Inhale, drop the belly, come back to cow, raising the head up. Exhale, come back into cat, arching the back, tucking the chin in. Exhale, come back to cat, dropping the belly, raising the head. And we're ending it off with one more cat, arching the back, tucking the chin in. Come to table. Now we begin to work on our balance here. So staying in table, extend one of your legs. You try to find your balance here. Once you feel you found your balance, extend your opposite arm. Pull your tummy in nice and tight. Point your toes. You want to engage your whole body. And then flex your foot and push your heel back. Now you can stay right here, or if you want to take it to the next level, you can bend up your leg, reach around, grab your foot, and kick your foot into your hand. So can't do this, just stay at the previous level. And then release, stretch it out in your child's pose. Come back to tabletop, other side. Then the opposite leg. Find your balance. Extend your opposite arm. Hold that tummy in nice and tight. Squeeze your glutes. Flex your foot, push your heel back. You can stay right here. Or you can bend that leg, reach around, grab the foot, and kick into your hand. And release. Stretch it out in your child's pose. Coming back to tabletop. We're going to work on our shoulders a little bit. So keep your arms nice and straight, and then drop your chest straight towards the earth. Push your chest forward. Bring it up, around, and down, making a circular motion with your chest. Do it again. And then one last time. You're really squeezing those shoulder blades together as you come forward. Bring it up, around, and down, back to tabletop. Keep your knees together now and drop your hips to one side. And then the other side. Come to center. Open up your knees. We're going to do a wide knee child's pose. Sit back on your heels. Extend your arms as far as they'll go. Apply your third eye to the mat if you can reach it. Now we really want to draw that earth energy in. So just envision drawing the earth energy in through your palms, in through your third eye, and rippling that energy through your body until it reaches your toes. And then you can give your toes a little wiggle here. And come back to tabletop. So you'll notice that a lot of the postures in yoga are worship kind of postures. So if you're a praying person, you can just kind of join your prayer in with the worshiping posture. Tuck your toes, raise your hips up, coming into our first downward facing dog. Pedal your legs here. Pause and push both heels down toward the mat. Bring your chin into your chest. Now look forward. You can hop or walk to the top of your mat. And then take a deep breath in as you come up. Bringing your hands to prayer, to heart center, to mountain pose. Lift your toes up, plant them down. Envision drawing that beautiful earth energy into the feet, up to the legs. Tightening up the core, tuck in your tailbone, tuck in your abs, roll your shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Envision that energy coming up your body and then down your arms and shooting it out through your fingertips back towards the earth like little lightning bolts. And then give your fingers a wiggle and shake it out. Then twist it out. Opening up the legs so that they're a little bit more than hip distance apart. Put a bend in the knees, hands to hips, and we'll do our big hip circles here. So begin to circle your hips. And then change direction. So just a note while we're doing this, if any of you guys have family members who want to join in your membership to my classes, include them. So you don't have to pay extra if somebody's visiting or somebody else happens to be home and wants to join in. They're more than welcome to. So come to center. Extend one leg to the side. Circle your leg 3 times in one direction. And change direction 3 times. Draw your leg in, twist out, other side 3 times. And the other way. Another thing to note is that you should be drinking a glass of water an hour before yoga so that your muscles don't get stuck. And if you can take some magnesium, that would be good too. Extend one of your legs, point your toes, flex your foot. Point and flex, point and flex. Last time, point and flex, and now circle your foot. Change direction. Draw it in, twist out. Other side, extend the leg, point the toes, and flex the foot. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. One more time, point and flex, circle the foot. Change direction. Draw the foot in, twist out. You're doing swimming arms this week, so front crawl. And as you're doing your front crawl, bend and sway your body. You can really stretch that back out. Again, watch your shoulder. And then change direction. And then come to center. And give it a shake and a twist. So we're going to do a variety of brain yoga today. We'll start with super brain yoga. So super brain yoga is good, well, all brain yoga is good for your memory. So for super brain, I'm going to mirror you. Take your left arm, cross it over your chest, grasp your earlobe, thumbnail pointing forward. Right arm crosses over your chest, grasps the earlobe, thumbnail pointing forward. Place your tongue to the roof of your mouth behind your teeth and keep it there. So we're going to come into chair pose 15 times. Now, when you're doing your chair pose, make sure your knees aren't hanging over your toes, but rather stick your bum back so you don't add extra pressure to the knees. So keeping your tongue to the roof of your mouth, let's go 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. And now just shake that all out and twist it out. We're going to take a break from brain yoga and do our stomach vac, and we'll get back to brain yoga. So stomach vacuum. That's where we want to shrink our waist. So especially for that. When we do our ab work, we're working these front muscles. So with the stomach back, hopefully you're reaching your interior muscles and it's shrinking them. So opening up your legs more than hip distance apart. I'm just going to raise my top up so maybe you guys can see my belly a little bit better here. Put a little bend in the knees. Bring your fingertips behind your ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale everything. Draw the belly in toward the spine. Suck it under the ribs and twist, holding your breath until you need to take a breath. Remember to be careful, don't over twist. You're concentrating on pulling the tummy in nice and tight. And stop whenever you need to take that breath. Take it out, twist it out. So we'll do that again. Little bend in the knees, fingertips behind the ears. Deep breath in. Exhale everything. Draw the belly in toward the spine, suck it under the ribs, and twist. Stop when you need to take that breath. Shake it out, twist it out. And last time, bend in the knees, fingertips behind the ears, deep breath in. Exhale everything. Draw that belly in, suck it under the ribs, and twist. And breathe and shake it out, twist it out. And we're going back to our brain yoga. I'm going to come a little bit closer here so that you can see. It's a little tricky, so I'll do it twice. I'll show you twice before we actually start it. So extend your arms straight in front of you. Palms are facing each other. Lift your palms so your thumbs are facing down. Take your palms and bring them together. Interlace your fingers and draw your arms through. One more time, just in case you didn't get it. Arms straight in front of you. Lift your palms so the thumbs are facing down. Bring your palms together. Interlace your fingers. Draw your arms through. Take your thumb and stretch it out and then bring it in. Other thumb out and bring it in. Forefinger up and then down. Other one up and down. Middle finger up and down. Other middle finger up and down. Now it gets tough. Ring finger, stretch it out and bring it in. The other ring finger out and in. Pinky, out and in. Other pinky, out and in. And then slowly and carefully unwind. You don't want to hurt yourself. And then shake it all out. So, another brain yoga. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Spread your fingers open wide. So we're going to shift, we're going to slide, interlace our fingers, and squeeze our hands together. Open, slide the other way, interlace and squeeze. Open, slide, squeeze, open, slide, squeeze, open, slide, squeeze. Faster. Open, slide, squeeze, open, slide, squeeze, open, slide, squeeze, open, slide, squeeze, open, slide, squeeze. Last time, open, slide, squeeze, and shake it out. And twist it out. So we are ready to start our sun salutations. Since we have someone new today, we'll just do our basic sun salutation. So step to the top of your mat. Hands to heart center. Deep breath here at heart center, into the nose, out through the mouth. Take another deep breath in and stretch your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands all the way down to the mat. Step one leg back, then the other leg back. So you're in your high plank. Your body should be nice and straight. Take your elbows and swivel them so the inside face forward. So you can do a proper chaturanga. Inhale, shift the body forward, chaturanga down. So if you don't turn those elbows the proper way, your elbows going to be sticking out for chaturanga, and they shouldn't be. They should be alongside of your body. Now push up either into a low cobra. For low cobra, we have no pressure on the hand. Or push up into a high cobra if you can do it. And you're pushing your elbows back, gazing upwards, lift together. Or if you'd like to come into an upward facing dog, raise the knees off the ground and push the shoulders back. And then tuck your toes, push into your down dog. And pedal here. Pause, push both heels down to the mat. Bring your chin into your chest. Release your head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath in, raise your right leg up. Come to the ball of your left foot and then swing your right foot forward. Now, if your foot landed too far back, just take your foot and bring it forward. We are getting ready to come up into warrior one. So coming up, have your back foot at a 45-degree angle, front knee over ankle. We're going to shift our hips so they face forward. Stretch the arms up, gaze upward, lift together, and you're in your warrior one here. Now lift your toes up, clamp them down. Draw the earth energy in through your feet, bring it up through your core, and envision shooting that energy out through your fingertips to the universe. Now swing your arms behind your back, grasp your elbows, straighten out your front leg. Deep breath here into the nose and out to the mouth, folding forward. If you need to stretch your arms to the ground for balance, you can. Keep your head nice and loose. Let the gravity pull your head down. Slowly come back up. Put a bend in your front knee and raise your arms back up to warrior one. Now we're opening up our arms, coming into warrior two. So we're changing the angle of the back foot. It's now parallel to the back of the mat. Front knee over ankle. Gaze over your front fingertips. Lift your toes up, clamp them down. Draw that earth energy into the feet, up to the core. Tucking in the tailbone, sucking in the abs. Roll your shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Give your glutes a little squeeze here, and then relax them. Now we're going to work on our shoulders a little bit. So bend up your arms, make fists. So you're like, these are sometimes called cactus arms. Then bring your elbows and fists together, stretching out your shoulders. And then open up, and then squeeze back, squeezing together your shoulder blades. Come back, squeeze your elbows and fists together, opening up the shoulder blades, and then come back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, and last time come forward. Squeeze, and last back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Come back into warrior two. Lift your front palm and draw it up, gaze upwards for reverse warrior. Lift together. Now we're going to drop that forearm and rest it on our thigh, palm facing up. Bring the other arm over your ear for extended side angle pose. Come back to your warrior two, straighten out your front leg. Take a deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Shift your body forward and come into triangle pose. Your hand can be in front or behind or resting on your shin. See if you can sink a little deeper without overstretching. At the waist, we're going to pivot into airplane pose. Continue to pivot into revolved triangle pose. Come back to airplane. Come back to triangle. Sink a little deeper if you can. Lift your bottom palm and draw it up, gazing upwards for your reverse triangle. And now we're going to cartwheel our arms all the way down to the mat. Step back into your high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, take your elbows and swivel them to the inside, face forward. And then come down in your chaturanga. Push up into your low cobra, full cobra, or knees off the ground for up dog, facing upward, shoulders back. Touch your toes, come into down dog. And pedal here. Pause, push both heels down to the mat. Tuck your chin into the chest. Release the head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath here. Raise the left leg up. Come to the ball of your right foot. Swing your left leg forward. Prepare to come up into warrior one. And then come up. Back foot, 45-degree angle, front knee over ankle, shift the hips forward, arms up, stretch. Lift those toes up, plant them down. Draw the earth energy into the feet, up to the core. Gazing upwards, lift together. Shift that energy out through your fingertips to the universe. And then swing your arms behind your back, grasp your elbows, straighten out your front leg. Take a deep breath here into the nose, exhale to the mouth, folding forward. Reach for the mat if you need to balance yourself. And then slowly come up. Coming back into warrior one. We're going to open up into warrior two now. Changing the angle of the back foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Looking over your front fingertips, lift your toes up, plant them down. Draw that earth energy into the feet, up to the floor. Tuck in your tailbone, tuck in your abs. Give your glutes a squeeze. Release them and make cactus arms with fists. Bring your elbows and fists together. Open your arms up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Come forward, squeeze elbows and fists together. Open up, come back. Last time forward. Last time back. Come back into warrior two. Lift your front palm, draw it up for reverse warrior. Rest that forearm on your thigh, palm facing up. Bring the other arm over your ear for extended side angle pose. Come back to warrior two, straighten out your front leg. Deep breath here, into the nose, out to the mouth. Shift the body forward, come into triangle pose. Think a little deeper. At the waist, pivot into airplane pose. Continue to pivot into revolve triangle pose. Come back to airplane. Come back to triangle. Think a little deeper. Lift your front palm and draw it up for reverse triangle. Cartwheel your arms back down to the mat. Step back into your high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal here. Pause, push both heels down to the mat. Take a deep breath and raise your right leg up. Put a bend in the leg and then stack your hips. Now bring your knee in toward your nose. Push off the ball with your back foot. So you're creating a beautiful arch. Point your front toes and then swing that right leg forward. We're coming up into a high lunge. So high lunge is a little tricky. Your back foot it's similar to warrior one, but you're on the ball of your back foot. Then drop your arms. Your hands are facing forward. Tilt your back so you're in your runner's lunge. And then place your fingertips to the mat. Drop your knee. Bring your knee so that it's at a 90-degree angle. Your leg to the floor, your thigh. Bringing your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now we're going to come into a twist. So you stay where you are, but I'm going to turn and face you so that you can see it a little bit better. What we want to do is hook our left elbow outside of our right knee. Take another deep breath in. Exhale everything. Squeeze and twist. Bringing your hands to a prayer. Gazing at your hand. Focusing on squeezing your internal organs. You can still be breathing here, but you're just breathing shallowly. And then bring your hands back to heart center. Bring your fingertips down to the mat. back knee and bring it back as far as it will go. So you're in your low lunge. And then rock back, coming into monkey split. So what we want to do here is really stretch our hamstring out. So bring your toes towards your forehead, or your forehead towards your toes. And then we're going to bring that leg back and come back into our high plank. So walk your hands forward, come back into high plank. Wiggle your elbows so the inside face forward. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal here. Pause, push both heels down to the mat. Bring your chin into your chest. Release the head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath here. Raise the left leg up. Put a bend in the leg and then stack your hips. Now bring that knee in toward your nose. Push off the ball of your left foot. Point your front toes, creating that beautiful arch. And then swing that knee forward. Preparing to come into your high lunge. With warrior one arm, and then rock your arms so your palms are facing forward, tilt forward. This is your runner's lunge. Place your fingertips on the mat, drop your knee. Keep that thigh at a 90-degree angle to the floor. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's take a couple of breaths here, into the nose, out to the mouth. Another one. Now we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale everything. Squeeze and twist, hooking your right elbow outside of your left knee. Once again, you're focusing on detoxifying your internal organs by squeezing out the old oxygen. So you can let some fresh oxygen in there. And you're still breathing. Bring your hands back to center. Reach your fingertips down to the mat. Take your back leg as far back as it will go, so you're in your low lunge. Rock back, coming into monkey split. Bringing your forehead towards your toes. Really feeling that stretch in your hamstring. And then bring your knees together. So a little work on the lower back here. First, we're coming into camel pose. Place your hands behind your back. Open the chest up, drop the head back, lift together. You can stay right there for camel, or you can reach down to your heels, so you should be on the balls of your feet. If that's too difficult for you, you can open up your leg, squat down, you're on the balls of your feet. Place your fingertips to your heels, and then push your hips up, and then drop your head back. Lift together. Come to center, so some more work on your lower back. We're coming into rabbit pose. So for rabbit pose, you can flatten your feet out. Bring your forehead to the mat, as close to your knees as possible. Reach back, grasp your heels, and then push your bum up, stretching out your lower back. And then Come back to tabletop. Tap your toes, raise your hips up. Look forward, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Take a deep breath in, come up. To prayer, to heart center, to mountain pose. And then give it a shake and a twist. So that was kind of two different sun salutations rolled into one. All right. We're going to practice our tree pose because I like to do tree pose at every class. So good for our balance. Take a deep breath and stretch the arms all the way up. Float the arms down. Catch one of your legs. Bring it out to the side. Slide your foot in. You can remain right here with your toes on the ground, or you can raise your foot to your calf, or if you can do it, you can tuck your foot into your inner thigh. And then when you feel ready and steady, and you get ready and steady by staring at one point, that's called your drishti. When you feel balanced, grow your branches. If you would like to make a mudra with your fingers, you can, or at heart center, or above your head. And if this is too easy for you, pull your tummy in nice and tight and squeeze your glutes while you're at it. And if you need to hold on to a chair, you can do that too. Relax and twist it out. Go the other side. Deep breath in, stretch up. Float the arms down. Touch the other knee. Bring it out to the side. Slide that foot in. Remain there. Or raise it to your calf. Or tuck it into your thigh. We just don't put the foot on the knee joint. We don't want to enter the joint or add extra pressure to it. And when you're ready and steady, grow your branches. Your arms can be open wide. You could make a mudra with your fingers or your hands. And release. Take it out, twist it out. Have a day for time. Okay, we're running short on time. So let's take a deep breath here. Stretch up. Interlace your fingers above your head. Have your index fingers pointing up. Tilt to the side. Take your outside leg, cross it over. Gaze neutral or look up for your crescent moon. This is your moon salutation. Come to center. Tilt to the other side. Take your outside leg, bring it across. Gaze neutral or look up. Come to center, open into your star. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Draw your hands down, open your chest up, drop your head back. Lift together and just envision floating up to the sky. Come to center, deep breath in through the nose. As through the mouth, fold forward, draw your arms up, keep your head nice and loose. Let the gravity pull your head down. Release the arms, take one hand, bring it outside the opposite ankle. Stretch the other arm up, stay neutral or look up. Change sides. Rest your elbows, drop your head, give a sway side to side. Keep your head nice and loose. Let the gravity pull your head closer to the earth. So good for the lower back. And since we're working on the lower back, reach around with your hands, grab the back of your calf, and then draw your chest toward your leg. And then come up, heel toe in, come all the way down into cobbler's pose. Have the soles of your feet together. Grasp your feet nice straight back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward, pushing your elbows against your calves. You really want to open your hips here. And then if you have that padding for your knee, just grab it. Place your knee on your padding. If you don't have it, it's not necessary. It's just more comfortable. Extend the opposite leg. Lift your foot up. Draw your toes towards you. Kind of give your foot a push down the mat. So you really want to feel the stretch all along your leg. And then switch sides. Lift the foot up, draw the toes toward the body. And draw it in. So we're going to have a full body stretch on our back here. Point the toes, stretch the arms. Come up into your staff pose. Feet are flexed. Take a deep breath in. Stretch up. Exhale. Fold forward. Grab your ankles or your feet. You could use your strap if you like. Release. So we're going to practice side plank today. So opening up your feet, keeping your feet flexed. Take your right hand, place it on the mat. Lift your feet to the right side, and then raise your hips off the ground, stretch up. Now, if this is too hard, you can just drop your knee. If this is too easy, place one foot on top of the other. If you want to challenge yourself further, you can bring your foot into a tree pose or stretch out into a star pose. And then slowly come down. Give those arms a shake. Little twist in the hips, other side, staff pose. Open up the feet. Left hand, plant that down behind you. Lift your feet to the left. Lift your hips off the ground and stretch up. Or drop your knee. Or come into a full half side plank. One foot on top of the other. Or bring it to tree or star. And then come down. Get it all the quick and a twist. So just one quick thing for our abs. We don't have time to do a full ab workout today, but we do want to activate our abs. So let's come into both pose. So from your staff, place your hands on either side of you. And you're going to bend your legs here. Bring your fingertips so that they're in line with the back of your rear end. Then tilt back, raise your legs up. You can hold it right here, or you can stretch your arms forward, or open the arms up and open the legs up. And then just hold it here as long as you can. And when you're ready, come down, full body stretch. And we just want to counter that. So roll onto the belly and come into a bow pose. So bend your legs up, reach around, grab your feet, kick into your hand. You can give a little rock if you like. And release. Flip back over. And we're ending it off with a supine twist. Open your arms up, bend your knees up to your chest, and then drop your knees to one side, gaze to the opposite arm. Bring your knees to center and drop them to the other side, gaze to the other arm. Full body stretch here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale any tension that might be left in your body. Take another deep breath in. Envision drawing in love from the universe and exhaling your own loving and peaceful vibration to the world and the universe. Feel your arms and legs melting into the earth. Envision me placing my hands on your shoulders and then just press your shoulders into the mat and release. And we're going to be resting here for half a minute. We'll begin our Shavasana with the sound of the Tin Sha symbol and end it with the sound of the Tin Sha symbol. Allow the gravity of the earth to pull your body down towards the center of the earth. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, hands and feet. Draw your knees in towards your chest, sway side to side. Rock into your fetal position. Push up into your comfortably seated position. So thank you all for joining me today. From my heart to yours. Namaste.